Beyonce holding her budget back for some reason.
Internal. Someone said, why haven't you been performing? Trust me, I would be performing if I could. The thing is that money goes into performances. So it's not free to do performances, and you have to get budgets approved and things like that.
That's why she was on the beach performing with a bonfire, girl. On Instagram. That girl said, I'm going to sing by any means necessary.
So if I could, I'd be performing everywhere. If you read in between the lines, you would realize I share actually a lot of stuff with you guys. And you know, my work ethic is top notch. I like to juggle things. You know, when I shot Fight Night, I did Coachella. So when it comes down to it, I will do any and everything. So just know it's never my work ethic or if I don't want to do something, because y'all know I love working. Come to Africa. I would love.
Chloe saying.
Okay. So this is what folks are saying, because, you know, they're trying to blame Beyonce. They failed Chloe so bad. This girl is immensely talented. Instead of them focusing on her gifts, they decided to play the good sister, bad sister angle, over sexualizing her body and overshadowing that beautiful voice. I hate it so bad for her. Her career deserved better. Child, as if it's over or something. My God. Like, the career is still pending. Calm down. Chloe is one of the most talented and hardworking artists we have right now. And to see her be stifled in this way, especially with such a solid follow-up album, is straight up heartbreaking. She deserves better than this. This is not a drag, but they've put her on tour twice. She was a Coachella headliner. She's been in movies, TV, and award show performances. People just aren't buying the product, music. You can have unlimited marketing budget, but if people don't like that product, And this is the Brooke Ashley. Y'all know, another YouTuber in our, sector. Shout out to the Brooke Ashley. She said her and sister went solo way too early. I agree with this. Now everyone wants to lie as if y'all didn't spend ungodly hour era saying Haley was a bad performer and Chloe should ditch Haley, over sexualizing Chloe, saying Haley should stick to acting, and then y'all didn't stream nor buy ungodly hour. So I'm going to just say this. I think that people not buying something is not indicative of one's talent. It's really sometimes the luck of the draw how things happen. Also, I feel like it wasn't necessarily that other people over sexualized her. I feel like Chloe was just being a young woman and trying to get out of the child thing. But I think her and her sister should have stayed together longer, because I feel like we were really just getting into them when they came out with that second album, and it was really good, y'all. Like, I remember 2018, I think they came out with an album. Either way, they came out with another one after that, and I really feel like they should have been working as a duo, like primarily, and then coming in with their separate songs like that they had just for themselves and doing that. But like, kind of like the Love Below speaker box album with Outkast. Do y'all remember when Outkast came out with that double box album, which was like epic as fuck? They should have been doing shit like that. They should have stayed together, and they should have done solo projects that were just sold as a joint project. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have stayed together longer. I do feel like they broke up too quickly. I do. I also feel like y'all often demonize people's sexuality, which is weird. And I feel like y'all want to act like that was their record company. But no, that was y'all. That was social media. If I remember correctly, Chloe would just be in her house singing like she always did. And y'all would be like, oh, why she got to be singing all hard like that? And why she got to be so sexual? She's a young woman. That's the phase that she's in her life right now. She's coming into her grown woman body. She's very sexy. Like, why would she not kind of stretch into that? Like, stretch into it until you figured it all out, and then you move on to the next phase in your life, which is not so much about sex. Women go through their, there are waves of this shit. And I feel like whenever you are somebody that is in social media, you are a child, when everybody first met you, it's very hard for y'all to separate children when they become adults. Like y'all find it hard. Y'all still see them as children, even though they're grown ass women. It was the same thing they did to Haley when she got pregnant. I just was mad that she got pregnant for somebody that seemingly was always kind of playing in her face a little bit. Like, and when I say playing in her face, it seemed like she wanted to keep shit quiet and he kept trying to put it on blast. Then also he was messy online with the ex-girlfriend and all of that. And we just kind of wanted them to be a little bit above this social media follower. And then Haley starts hanging out with Krishan and them. Girl, it was by that time I had tapped the fuck out and said, oh no, this is your hood cousins. Let them go ahead and figure it out. Let them go ahead and figure it out. But it really annoyed me the way y'all tried to depict them. And I can remember being on Tasha's channel and telling y'all that y'all was on bullshit and y'all was trying to act like Chloe was some hoe just because Chloe shows off her body and dances sexually and sings with a moan. Now all of a sudden that means she a hoe. Meanwhile, the one who y'all say not sexualizing herself is over there popping coochie and having babies. Like, I was saying this back then, that y'all was doing too much. Y'all was really going ham on Chloe for no reason. And y'all was pitting them against each other. That was social media, as far as I'm concerned. Y'all did that. But yeah, no, these is y'all hood cousins. These is y'all hood adjacent cousins. They went to a good school. But essentially, as soon as they get around some hood people, they didn't grow up around that. So they don't really know until they find out. And then when they find out, they be like, child, my people was right. I should have stayed over here on my side of the tracks, girl. Girl, when you find out how the hood people be, girl. And that's, please don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm from New Orleans. Everybody's hood, as far as I'm concerned. But you know what I mean? Like, there's a subset group of people that they act real cool and they act real nice and they be snake like a motherfucker. And when you come from like a little bit of a cul-de-sac type situation, people are a little bit more what you see is what you get. I'm just saying, y'all think that's how it be with the hood people, and it's not true. Okay, it's not true. The hood people will have you acting like they cool as fuck, talking about you bad behind your back, girl. No, exactly. I actually think one of the reasons that Chloe felt disingenuous is that her image and Haley's image should have been swapped. Haley is low-key more of a bad girl. Chloe is more of a good. Yes. But I think because of the way they just trying to figure it out at this age, people just did too much as far as judging them. But I think they're both beautiful and extremely talented. And I want them to win no matter how they win, girl. I want them to win. Okay? I don't know why my dog's in the background balking like that. I hope everybody, because I feel like people be getting offended when I say the hood people. Please don't be offended. Okay, I'm from New Orleans. Everybody's hood people. Okay, we're all hood. Okay, like New Orleans is not a place where you can, middle class, cul-de-sac. It's still a hood, bitch. It don't matter. Okay, somebody still tried to sneak in somebody's window one night, almost got shot. Okay, like life be life in. Okay, I grew up in the East. It is what it is. Okay, all right. Okay, I went to a private school. I still had to fight. Okay, I still had to catch the bus. All right, it's okay. All right, so let's move on, y'all. We got 2 more stories. I need to figure out why my dog is acting like an asshole right now. So y'all just give me 1 second. Thank you.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say.